Students, today we will discuss principle of treatment as we are continuing why do we fall chapter. So there are two ways to treat an infectious disease. That is, the first one is reduce the effect of disease. Reduce the effect of disease. The treatment reduces the effect of disease without killing the infectious agent. And symptomatic treatment is there. Then bed rest you can take. Killing of infectious agents like bacteria, viruses, fungi, helminthes and protozoans. They have biochemical life process which are peculiar to their group and not shared with the other groups. Now antibiotics are also the chemicals used by microbes which kill or prevent the growth of other microbes. And viruses do not have their own metabolic path machinery, so they enter cell and use our machinery for their life processes. So lots of chemicals are there, drugs are there which reduce the effect of disease that we use. So reduce the effect of disease, and another one is killing of infectious agents. Killing of infectious. These are the two ways by which the principle of treatment is based. So who are the infectious agents? As I said, this is bacteria, virus, fungi, helminthes and protozoans. And drugs are available which block their processes and kill the infectious agent. Now the next one is principle of prevention. Now principle of prevention is what? First, prevention is always better than cure, isn't it? Because every infection brings about misery, not only to the affected person but also a number of other connected to the same. So prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than cure. So damage, whenever there is an infection, damage occurs to one of the other body functions. And similarly, loss of working days also it can happen if you are suffering from infectious disease. Then it may be the source of further infection. If a person is suffering from one infectious disease, it may spread from person to person. So what are the general ways of preventing infection? So first of all, the public health services. Public health services must be working. Now what are the public health services? That is the prevention of overcrowding. Then overcrowding leads to spread of infection. So you have to avoid overcrowding. Then sanitation. There should be proper garbage disposal, sewage disposal, covering and cleaning of drains. Also, so sanitation is again another important aspects of our colony. Similarly, drinking water supply. Drinking water must be free from all types of germs. So microbial contamination should not be there. So drinking water is again a major issue in our colony. Drinking water. And personal health measure, whether we are maintaining our proper nutrition, balanced diet or personal hygiene or not. So personal hygiene, personal aspects. Another word is there, personal aspects, whether we are doing or not. And yes, nutrition. For being good health, we must eat balanced diet. That also we have to see. Simply filling the stomach with several types of food is not okay, but we have to see whether we are getting any nutrients from that diet or not. So carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water, roughage, all these nutrients we must get from our food items. And poverty is the root cause of nutritional disorder in our country. Lack of adequate knowledge also for balanced diet also called nutritional disorder. So clean food, clean water, clean air, freedom from addictions. These are certain aspects which you have to maintain. Personal hygiene, domestic hygiene, exercise you have to do. Again, we have to take rest also. So relaxation is also needed to keep our body healthy. Now, what are the specific ways of preventing infection? There are some specific ways of preventing infection, and that is we say vaccination or immunization. Vaccination or immunization. Now, what is this method to strengthen the body's immune system to check the occurrence of microbial infection? This property is called immunity, and the developing immunity is called immunization. So there is a word called immunity, and what is immunity? It's the resistance power to fight against disease germs, resistance power. And vaccination is the most common method of preventing infection of microorganisms, especially bacteria and virus. In this, a vaccine is inoculated inside body. A vaccine is what? It's an immunizing agent or antigen which stimulates the formation of antibodies against the pathogen. So what is vaccine? Vaccine is a weak germ. That is the part of the germ which will not able to affect, cause a disease in us. So vaccine is antigen. Okay. So antigen, the weak part, we are taking as injection, and this weak part is not able to manifest the disease, but what we do against this antigen, we produce antibodies, and an antibody is produced. Now the vaccine mimics the microbes against which we want to develop the immunity. So these antibodies, once it is produced by the body, then WBCs memorized it. So there are certain memory cells, memory WBCs are there, which memorize this encounter, so that the second time the attack will not be severe. So several vaccines we have taken in our lifetime, and because of this vaccine taking, today smallpox has been completely eradicated through mass immunization program, and similarly pulse polio is going on, so that also will be eradicated. Now vaccines are available against a number of diseases like DPT, BCG, polio, okay, smallpox, then typhoid, measles, so lots of encephalitis. So lots of vaccines are available nowadays, and we are also making our infants, and similarly we also are vaccinated against COVID-19 recently. So this way our immune system is getting strong. That is boost up. Immune system is boost up to fight the disease germs. So vaccination and other health measures will be successful only if they are available to all of the children. So like 5 years of age, pulse polio was given. So pulse polio program, it's a program to eradicate polio through mass immunization of children, isn't it? And similarly, message to the public, parents are requested to get their children under 5 years protected polio vaccine drops on the following dates from any polio booth near your house. So lots of slogans and messages were given by the government to take this give these vaccines to their children, and we can make our nation free from certain kinds of diseases. So go through NCRT. Thank you.